brains, one cell, two brains, one cell, two brains, one cell, two brains, one cell.
And a half to be specific.
Check your mic, see if it's on.
And a half to be specific.
I was just thinking, like, did I turn that back on after the last episode or not? So
Good thing you remembered, because I would have just gone with it for just the whole time.
I gotta turn my gain down too.
Turn it down, turn it down, turn it down, turn it down, turn it down. Oh, you turned it up.
There we go. Well, yours was
Yeah.
up there because I was playing guitar last time. Okay, so first,
Welcome back to Two Brains, One Cell. Holy shit.
episode 125.
I'm not just over the phone for half the episode this time.
We made our way up to 103 subscribers.
Yeah, we made our way up the mountain.
Yeah.
Probably gonna trip and fall,
Yeah.
but that's okay.
Give us like 6 more, 6, 7 more, and then we'll celebrate it.
And then we'll just delete the channel.
And then subscribe if you want us to stop.
Yeah. Oh.
If you hate us and you want us to stop, then subscribe.
Oh.
No, for real though.
For real though, how Carson wanted to start this. A fucking yo.
Mindy finished our dinosaurs.
I fucking love this.
Isn't it amazing?
It's just a little nubs, little feet.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Oh.
Isn't that great?
Holy shit. I didn't think she was actually gonna do it.
I forgot about it for a minute, and then I got in the car to go to Bear Lake with Emily, and she pulls them out of her bag, and I go, "Oh, I forgot about these."
This is the best day ever. Mindy, if you're watching, and I know you're watching, thank you. Holy fucking shit, this is awesome. I was wondering where that came from.
Oh, I got it for my birthday.
Okay, I was
Emily.
like, is the frog guy new?
Yeah.
Love frogs. This is awesome. This is going on my desk.
That's immediately when I first got them. It was really funny because I was like, I love them both so much, and she goes, I mean, you could keep them and not tell Kate, and I was like, I totally could.
You totally could, but then I'd see him in like 3 months and be like, hey!
Be like,
wait a minute.
wait.
I really do love how she matched the colors up.
Right?
That is so
Isn't that awesome?
fucking cute. This is awesome. She did a great job.
Phenomenal. Yeah, and pretty quick, too, actually.
Very
'Cause
quick.
They were done before she gave them to me, like,
Yeah.
a couple weeks ago or whatever, so.
She got them done in like a week then. Yeah, impressive as hell, and thank you.
So fun.
Holy shit. I love that.
I think I want to get a wizard hat for the frog.
You absolutely need to get a wizard
Right?
hat for the frog.
And then I was like, all right, then maybe I get a way to, like,
Wizard,
put
wizard
put the cigarette in its mouth
Yes.
somehow, so it matches my painting that I did forever ago.
Wizard frog with lung cancer.
Let's go.
Let's go. I'm putting that on a t-shirt. Not the picture, just the words.
Yeah.
Wizard frog
What
with
font?
lung cancer. What font?
Yeah. It's got to be something outrageous. Like, what's that weird cactusy one? Have you seen that? Like, I don't know how else to describe it. It's like a very Arizona, New Mexico font.
Hieroglyphics.
Yeah.
Yeah. No.
It's just a bunch of, like, pictures.
Yeah, my favorite font on the planet is not because of how it looks. It's because of how I say it wrong. And I think I've told you about it. Trebuchet. I just call it Trebucket. Trebucket. Trebucket's my favorite font.
That's great.
It looks like Trebucket.
Also, we got our new cards.
I was impatient.
And so was I. I mean, I think I told on the episode last week, I was like, I got 3 for myself, and I was like, I'm definitely opening one of them as soon as it gets here. And then I was like, the other 2, I'll wait for Cade.
You should show me your hollow.
Yes, that's what I was going to do. I was going to go through and just kind of like rapid go through them.
I didn't bring mine, but I remember them.
And then I was going to lead us into opening the next ones.
I'm just going to fire off the ones that I opened yesterday. I got GTA cheat codes. Fire. I got a trampoline. Fire. Oh, that's what... Yeah, you were telling me about that.
I don't know how to make them, or else I probably would have folded it for you.
I don't know either.
Okay.
I used to. Yeah.
He should put instructions in it.
Right. And then I got Dumb Ways to Die, which was fire. I got Windows XP, fire. I got a plasma ball, fire. I remember my super rare, my holographic one was the like Disney playback screen.
The fast play.
Fast play, yeah. And I like how he put his brand Unjust Fast Play, because if you put Disney, that's copyright as fuck. Yeah, I did get a Monster High, but fuck that.
Right. So I got Monster High, Voice Activated Diary, Happy Meal.
Oh, that's fire.
I got a Do-It-Yourself card.
What the fuck?
I always think that those do-it-yourself things are so funny because it's like either like do it yourself.
It's like, do you think they just ran out of time?
He's like, fuck it, you do it.
You do it.
I guarantee it's because so many people are like, you should do this, you should do this. He's like,
Oh,
you
100%.
guys fucking do
Like,
it.
all right, go for it, fuckheads.
I got Katamari Damacy.
What?
You see this little green guy right there? And it like rolls everything up in it. I saw an ad for it the other day, and I was like, "Oh shit, I got that card."
Oh shit.
I never played it, but I have that card. Okay, this one was actually awesome that I got because I did this, and it's a signed.
Is that the Twin Towers?
Signed school T-shirt.
That is pretty sick.
But the sad thing is my signed school T-shirt my mom put through the wash, so there's like barely any signatures on there.
I would have thought it just became tie-dye.
No. I had filled the shirt. It was a Mario shirt. I had it filled. And actually, I think I know where it is. I could probably take a picture of it for the pod.
Do it.
But there's not a lot left on there because it just got all fucking washed out. So
That's sad.
then I got the troll face.
That's a rare. That is awesome.
And then the scratch and sniff Hubba Bubba. I
love
don't
it.
know where to scratch though.
Me neither, because my Windows XP one that I got was a scratch and sniff. So I don't know.
Scratch the whole thing.
I know, right?
It doesn't smell like it either. Oh well. And then
Give me my money back.
my holographic one is the Hug Barrel Juices.
That's so good.
Which is fucking sick.
That's sick as fuck.
And then the next ones that I got were kind of fucked.
Were they?
Yeah.
Were the yesterdays?
Yeah.
Those were kind of fucked.
But it was all worth it for my holographic that I got.
Sick ass holographic.
We start out with the Minute Maid juice bars.
Those are kind of fire.
Lava lamps. What the fuck?
I got a plasma ball. He got lava lamp.
I got Monster High again, and Voice Activated Diary again, and then I got Strawberry Shortcake, and then Nintendogs.
Fire.
And then I got fucking Wally.
Wally.
Okay, I gotta say Wally was definitely also worth the kind of shittier cards.
Fire. Wally's great. The card looks sick.
Looks awesome.
I pointed with the mic and I just cut myself off.
And then somehow I got 2 Lucky Charms.
Magically fucking delicious.
Magically fucking delicious. And then my holographic is Goosebumps. So
It's sick.
it is just goddamn gorgeous.
Oh. It wasn't there.
What the fuck?
What the fuck?
He should have done the scratch and sniff for the Lucky Charms.
Just would have smelled like styrofoam.
Yeah.
Yeah, obviously. Idiot. Like, come
Yeah,
on.
that sounds right.
Keep up.
So we've got our 2 more that we're going to do.
Fuck yeah.
And because I grabbed the 2 out of there last time, you're going to grab whatever one you want out of there.
Oh, we're doing it fair and shit. Oh, they came with 2?
Well, each one is supposed to have one.
Oh.
But I think he knew that I didn't need 4 of them.
Yeah.
So, all right.
All right.
Oh, I didn't realize he has the Unjust on the front of this.
Yeah, it's his own packaging. That's nice.
Carson, make sure not to show our address. After
Carson-
I flip that around a
Yeah,
ton.
Carson, don't show our address.
Maybe I'll put I'll
live
just
in
start
the
keeping all of my cards in this, just because it's
Do it.
fucking
Yeah,
sick.
it labels it. I'm very fucking excited to open
Oh, I didn't
this.
take mine out. I just put it down. Oh, you know what? I'll go grab scissors
That would be great.
so that we don't have to try and struggle through that again.
You know, but at the same time, struggling is great because we did it fucking yesterday at Boondocks. And I was just sitting there trying to rip it open, and then Carson just goes, "Brian, give me your knife." Brian's like, "Oh, what knife?" He's like, "Give me your fucking knife." And all of a sudden, he had a knife.
There we go. And if I kind of scooch, I can see it. There we go. And then,
Perfect.
who knows how much longer we got.
Me neither. Thanks.
This would also be so good with boba.
Pretty sure you can ask for it.
Oh, maybe I'll have to try that sometime then.
I'm very excited for this. You gotta be fucking with me.
What the hell?
Monster High. Voice activated diary.
Oh, no.
Hey, at least I took this one.
True.
If you got
You know how funny
Three
it'd be if
in
I
a row.
also...
that's gonna be wild. All right, what's your first card? If it's Monster High, so help me Christ.
I saw what it was.
Okay.
Biking with friends.
That's pretty sick.
That was my whole childhood,
That's
so I'll
pretty
take
sick.
it.
Yeah. I got a Happy Meal. Dude, is this
Hell
just
yeah.
the same pack?
It's the same. It might be. No fucking way. Oh, okay. Okay.
My first 4 were the exact same as Carson's
Yeah.
other pack. I got a Happy Meal and do-it-yourself card. But I did get the decorative scissors.
Those are fucking sick. I remember those.
Danimals Crush.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Get fucked?
That's so sick.
Hey, signed T-shirt.
Oh, nice. There's your scratch and sniff.
There's my Hubba Bubba.
Give that a scratch. Tell me if you smell it. Here's some more.
Smells like jack shit and fuck all.
Yeah. What are we playing with? Oh shit! You also got a
I
goosebump.
I got fucking goosebumps.
That's fucking rad.
That is pretty sick. Fuck
All
yeah.
right. So, biking with friends. Roblox. Trampoline. This is your card pack from yesterday.
Yeah.
Plasma ball.
What? There goes my bargaining chip.
Oh, I got Flipnote Studio.
All right, that's pretty sick.
I remember playing with that on my DSi. I got another troll face. Curious George.
Hey, yo!
Another Hubba Bubba scratch and sniff.
God.
And fast play.
Come on.
Fuck me.
What? He just grabbed 4 out of the same pile.
Out of all of the cards that he had in there, how is
We
it
get
possible
so many of the same ones.
that we got so many fucking duplicates?
All right, what the fuck do you want for that Borderlands card?
Let's see.
I'll give you a holographic goosebumps.
I think it was this one.
Because I don't think I got anything cooler other than, like, the Dumb Ways to Die. Because that is such a
I'll take the animals.
deal. I got a holographic Borderlands 2 card!
Ladies and gentlemen, that is how you play a trading game.
Yep. God, I love Borderlands so fucking much. Thanks, babe. Yeah, that was that was fun. I like opening stuff.
Every time I've opened these or talked about them on the podcast, I've wanted to like DM the person and be like,
Sponsor us.
hey, by the way, we open these like on the podcast if you want to, you know. But I think every single time we've talked a little bit of shit.
Well, yeah.
And I don't want to
between
be
the-
like, hey, by the way, you should go check it out. We opened a bunch of these on our podcast, and then he goes and listens to it, and he's like, oh, fuck you guys.
Okay, but we got 4 Monster High cards.
Yeah. 3 of the diary ones
He got 2 Lucky Charms in the same
in
pack.
the same pack.
Like, do I have to jork you or something? Because I will. I will.
I'll fucking do it.
I'll do it. I'll jork you. I'll jork your goddamn peanuts.
That's just I don't know. I love them regardless, and
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
still gonna buy more. But like,
I'm really debating in my head just going on their website right now and getting some.
I want to know. So he's doing two drops a week for the next little while right now, and like he just dropped this wallet from the Super Nintendo, I believe is what it is.
Oh, damn.
It looks fucking sick, but he kind of ruined it because, obviously he couldn't put the game. Yeah, so it's just like a bunch of stickers on it.
That sucks.
Yeah, so it's not like a game or anything, even though you can see that it's Mario behind it.
It's Mario 64.
Yeah.
That's weird. I mean, I get it because of copyright and all that shit.
Yeah.
But
Dude,
Yeah.
eBay is like people are reselling
oh, I bet it's popping off.
hundreds of dollars.
Yeah.
Like there was a shiny, or not a shiny, like a.
I want to get the box just for the fucking box.
Which one is that box?
The box set, like it's got the
Oh,
mystery
yeah.
machine on it and shit.
The Unjust machine, you mean?
That one. That one that you just said.
I forgot to even look at that. Yeah, the Unjust machine is what it says.
Love that.
I just
know.
kind of guessed.
There's just so many we didn't get.
So many.
Like I was really hoping for a Blockbuster or a Gary's mod.
Right?
Gary's mod would have gone crazy for me.
I went through these with
Time
Braxton.
to check my bank account.
And I was like, man, I know. As soon as I get my paycheck,
I didn't even realize there was a fucking Nerf one.
I went through those and I was like, these are fucking sick. I hope I get this one. I hope I get this
No,
one.
I have to get the box set. I didn't get Uno.
The Uno.
I didn't get
my
Uno. I
God.
need.
And Braxton had this exact world record book.
Did he
The
really?
Vine one.
Yeah.
Bionicles.
Oh fuck! I love.
I would have loved Bionicles. Diary of a Wimpy Kid.
You got a couple troll faces.
Yes, God.
Windows XP.
You
I got that one.
Christmas tree.
We got that. Good
There's
stuff.
Christmas tree and then there's Christmas presents.
Oh, yeah, those are different.
Happy Wheels, is that what that is?
Yeah, Knowing Orange.
Yes. Adventure Time. Ugh, I would have loved an Adventure Time one.
Fuck the Dare, Dare program.
That one you would have to like frame.
Yeah, I
And,
really
like,
would.
And hang it above some contraband.
That would be awesome. Yeah, I'm gonna need to buy more because I need the Uno.
Was that Kirby? No.
Furby.
Furby.
There's just Google.
O'Reilly Auto Parts.
I know O'Reilly is
I thought
kind
that
of the
one
funniest
was
one.
That
to
was
me.
like a why? I'm
Why
sure it's for
O'Reilly?
I'm sure it's for the commercials.
Oh, O'Reilly's Auto Parts.
Exactly.
There you go. I like how there's a Windows XP, but then there's Bliss.
Wait, what's the difference?
That's the one I got. The Bliss is a scratch and snuff.
Oh.
Didn't smell like fuck all.
Yeah, I wonder what Bliss is supposed to smell like.
Bliss.
My shoes.
That one. Then Wii Sports. Gonna have to get that at some point.
My balls on a hot day.
That's facts. Is that a holographic Fairly Odd Parents?
Probably.
Probably. A holographic world record book would go
Be so sick.
crazy. Is this interesting, guys?
I want to also say to the world, to Almost Friday, to Liam and Will and Emily,
Fuck you.
because I still so many of their bits. And it's not because I'm trying to make them my own. It's just because it's so goddamn funny to me that I can't not do it. So if anyone ever finds our podcasts and like connects the dots with them and they hear us going prolly and like Jarvis and all that.
Oh, you get a 10 frame super rare.
Yeah. So do you remember that one that was like that moved around on
Yeah.
yeah. And there's like I can't remember how many of them there are.
Jesus.
Is it down on the bottom? No. It's not even on the card pack. I think he has it in our Unjust Club thing that's on there. There was a picture of it that I could find at some point, but yeah.
There's 105 on just this screen.
Damn. And we got all of the same.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
we didn't get shit.
I might. I actually might, because just my little gambling brain is telling me you do this, you get a holographic Uno card. And if I got a holographic Uno card, I could fucking die happy.
Yeah, then you never have to buy one ever again.
Exactly.
But if you don't get it, you have to keep buying until
I have
you
to
do
keep
get
buying
it.
boxes.
Yeah, whole box sets.
Yep. Go big or go home until you're broke. I was already broke. Gonna do it again.
It's like you buy however many to the point where he notices that you've bought so many.
He's like, dude, which one do you want?
Yeah, he's like, Jesus, okay, I'll get what one?
Just tell me. Just send me an email.
No, this has been like taking over my brain for the last little bit.
Yeah.
'Cause
I don't blame you.
For some reason, just
It's great.
it does something to my head. Get out of me head, man!
Get out of my head!
Get out of me head, man!
I'm checking my bank.
Have you? Oh yeah, you haven't seen Smiling Friends, huh? That's what that's from.
I feel like you've shown me that clip.
Yeah,
though.
I've shown you the one where he gets punched. He's like,
Yeah.
I told you I was gonna do it, man.
Told you. Yeah, I'm gonna buy one.
A box? What?
I want that Uno card.
You're amazing.
I want that fucking Uno
What
card.
are you gonna do if you don't get a holographic Uno card though? Are you
Probably. Actually, I can't say that on the internet.
Prolly? Oh my God.
That's just what almost came out immediately.
Prolly.
Probably.
Fuck. I don't know why that's so funny to me. That and all of the shit I was doing yesterday.
Yeah.
He aimed it. Oh, shint.
Oh,
Shint
shint farnt.
Shint farnt.
We were playing mini golf and Carson just shint.
Shint every time. I think Emily thought I was genuinely mad when she kept hitting my ball. Because at one point she said sorry, and I was like, it's okay.
I know. It's like, I don't know if she understands Carson's full humor yet.
Like, I genuinely don't care.
It's like he's doing that because it's funny.
Yeah, because who would care if you hit my ball on golf ball?
It's like, did you think he was serious when he threw the club into the bushes?
Yeah, when I hit it and I didn't get a hole in one, and I was like,
fuck!
Fuck!
This sucks!
And every time I missed it, I just go, fuck! Fuck! Those last two holes, though, on the very last one that we did, and I got so close both times.
Okay, the funniest part is when you kept getting fucked. On like,
going back and forth and then going down the fucking hill.
No, I was more thinking of the ones where you hit it into there and it gives you the hole in one.
Oh, yeah.
All of us got the hole in one
and
that
I
made
didn't.
it. Like, he went first, made it, and it just went right past the hole. Emily made it, hole in one. I made it, hole in one. Lizzie made it, hole in one.
Yeah.
Brian, he sucks.
Yeah, he didn't quite make it. Hole in one. No, just kidding.
Hole in one.
It's one of those ones where it's like you have options, like you're trying to get it into the hole, and then it'll spit it out near the hole or give you a hole in one. And I had done it and got to the right one, and it spit it out, didn't go in the hole. And then everyone else just made it all in. So that kind of fucking sucked. But yeah, so those were our new cards.
Oh, hell yeah. I forget that I have the shop app. I can pay $20 every week.
Oh. Nice.
I'm going to do that.
I feel like, so in the box, you are going to get that 10.
Yep.
That's sick.
Yep. That is also a big reason I want it. So help me God, if it's a Monster High card, I'm going to blow my brains out.
No, those ones are limited to, like, specific ones, I think.
Okay.
It can't just be any of them.
I almost just used my work card.
It's a business expense, I swear.
It's the tax write-off.
You guys are going to love this.
Tax write-off. Tax write-off.
So, I don't know. I'm obsessed.
Overnight $35 shipping, please.
I think that would be crazy.
That would be nuts.
I think once I see my paycheck from my promotion, then I'm gonna be able to really understand, like, if I'm going to buy, like, my camera that I want to get, and maybe some of those. But I'm so pissed. As soon as I finally was like, I'm buying that goddamn camera, I went back onto Facebook Market and I couldn't find the listing.
God damn it.
So I went back to the other one that was cheaper, but it just didn't have a good lens for it, and messaged them. And I was like, because I thought I had talked to them, but I didn't press send. So this whole time I was like, rude. They didn't ever answer me back. What the fuck? So then I went back in there to see if I could like double down or something. It never sent.
Oh.
So I went back and I was like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. Damn.
Bought it.
He bought a whole box of them.
I am bad with my money.
You should open a ton of them on pod.
I'll
though.
bring the box. Because
'Cause-
here's the thing. It's getting delivered to my parents' house.
Oh, okay.
Which is closer to Carson by a long shot than I am. So I will probably just end up going and getting it and coming here and opening them.
Deal.
Yay!
I mean, it's probably for us. It's fun opening them on pod and everything. But I want to know how many people are like, I genuinely don't give a fuck.
They probably
What the fuck?
they probably don't, but fuck it, that's a free 12 minutes for me.
I don't know. It's our market, our people that we.
I'm probably gonna get some weird dupes in the box set.
True.
You'll get some of those. Thank you for doing it over there.
You know, I noticed with these cards is like a lot of people probably are like, cool, you got cards, you opened them, now they're just gonna sit there. But
I put them on my desk.
whenever I get them, so like ever since I've had the first ones, I open them, I've gone through them, I show people, and then every once in a while I'll just be sitting around and I'll look at it and go,
Nice.
yeah, and then I just pick them up and I go through them all again.
Yep.
Just for fun, like.
Yeah, like I got
Just
a
look
bunch
at
of I got a bunch of One Piece cards on my desk that I love. These are gonna be the same thing.
I had.
Like I put my favorites up on this tiny little easel that I have.
Yeah, I have. Oh, that's out there. I have a little easel too, which I might now. It has my little painting I did a while ago,
Mm-hmm.
but I might throw one of my good ones up there.
Yeah, I got like 3 of my holographics from my One Piece shit.
I used to have Naruto ones
Really?
from the Shonen Jump. Wait.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
The younger one, right? Is that right?
Yes.
Yeah, because then it's Shippuden afterwards, right?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. So from the Shonen Jump ones.
Shonen Jump is the publisher.
Oh, okay. Then
So-
what's the?
It's literally just Naruto, then Naruto Shippuden.
Oh. Well, then I had Naruto ones, and I still have like the 10 frame one of it, but it's not a good card because it's him like with his hands on his head, like rocking back and forth while everyone's making fun of him. Like it's the worst card, and I'm like,
Damn.
it's kind of sad.
That's really sad.
But
I used to sit on the swing.
yeah, the swing. I have an Itachi card. I have
That's badass.
there were 2 different types, but I got a box, like a tin box. You know how you can get the Pokemon ones that are like a tin
Yeah.
box? I had
used
a
to get
tin
a
box
Fuck ton of
of
those.
Naruto ones, and I had quite a few. And then I think I had gotten like a different brand that had nothing to do with it.
Yeah.
But I'll also have to look for those too, because I only have a few left because they all got spread out throughout my childhood, not realizing how awesome they were. But I know I have the Itachi one somewhere nearby because I had it on my easel on my desk for a while,
Yeah.
and then I moved it once I turned it into a Lego desk.
It'd be like that.
Yeah. Also, weeks later, Deadpool.
Deadpool.
Wasn't that a fantastic fucking
It was
movie?
a great fucking
Holy
movie.
shit. I never watched Blade,
Me neither.
but I did.
Landon knew exactly who he was instantly.
Oh, I did too.
I had no fucking clue.
I never watched it, but like I was very familiar with the movie, and like it's almost like as if I had watched the movie without watching it,
Yeah.
just because of all of the nerd shit that I watch and like the comics and everything. I got familiar with it without watching the movies.
Fair.
But his entrance, even if you didn't know him, his entrance when he walked into frame with that music
That was
playing
badass.
was badass.
Landon freaked out, and I had no idea why. Because
He
I
and
just
Braxton lost our minds too.
I had no idea who the fuck Blade the Vampire Slayer was.
He was the first comic book Marvel movie that ever came out. He
Yeah.
started all of it.
It was just funny that Landon's like, you don't know this? I'm like, no. Like, no, I don't. Like, stop looking at me like I'm a lesser person for this.
Did you catch? So Jennifer Garner was Elektra, and she was Elektra for the Daredevil movie that Ben Affleck was in,
Mm-hmm.
and then she got her own solo movie as Elektra.
I don't have an ETA yet.
What the fuck? Get on it, dude.
Get on it, dickheads. It's only Saturday.
And so Jennifer and Ben Affleck used to be married.
Oh, right.
So in the movie, when they say that Cassandra got Daredevil and Deadpool goes, "Oh, I'm sorry to hear that," or something, she goes, "It's okay." And she kind of was like, "It's all right." Because it was Ben Affleck's Daredevil, her ex-husband.
Damn. He was sitting there watching that movie like, what the fuck?
Yeah. He was like, "Fuck, I should have been in that movie. Fuck.
God damn it.
And like Chris Evans, that completely
Holy fucking shit, that was hilarious.
That completely threw me for a loop. I thought for sure we were getting a Captain America variant, like Captain Hydra or something. But
when he started flame on, I lost my shit.
yeah, I even myself was like, assemble. Like I whispered it as well as soon as he said flame on, and I went, "Whoa!" I was like, "Wait a minute!" It was so good.
They could not have done that better.
No, that was so
They
great.
did so good with that.
And did you hear that Chris Evans memorized that whole end credit? Like when he's cursing, he memorized the entire line. All of it.
That was a lot.
He said that they like offered to put up like the cards or whatever behind camera, but he was like, "This is so out of character for everything that I get to play in this. I'm doing it myself." So he memorized every word of that and just spat it out.
Love it. It was so good.
Which I think is really funny because I don't know if it seems like he didn't necessarily actually say all that, and like Deadpool like went back and did something. But if I'm being honest, I did notice, and I know you didn't watch it, but She-Hulk, she's the only other Marvel character that's ever broke the fourth wall, and she jumped out of like the Disney Plus movie thing. Like she like jumps out of it and swings around and goes into like the behind Disney or inside Marvel or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And she goes into like Marvel headquarters and goes and like finds her way to the very tip top, where there's a robot, and his name's Kevin, which is funny because he's Kevin Feige.
Oh,
But it's Kevin, and it stands for it's like an acronym, so it stands for something. I can't remember what the acronym is. But he's just robot with like a whole bunch of cameras attached to him that like rotate and like zoom in and zoom out a lot. And then he's just got a little hat, so it's really a Kevin Feige thing. And so she's up there, and he is who decides everything that happens in Marvel. Like above God of Stories Loki, it's him.
yeah.
And so he's like behind the fourth wall picking what happens in the Marvel universe. And so she stops her show, jumps through the fourth wall, goes to the headquarters, goes to Kevin, and alters her show, brings Daredevil back into the show. He shows up in it, by the way, and
That's
then brings
pretty
him
cool.
back. She also brings Bruce or Smart Hulk back, and that's Hulk introduces he has a son, which is, I'm assuming, helping set up Young Avengers. I think his name's Scar. I don't know, not Scar. Oh, fuck, I can't remember who it is. I think it might be Scar.
Bruce is a bad dad. Named him after the bad lion in Lion King.
He also, his son has the worst haircut in the history of ever.
Oh.
It's like his hairline stops right here, but then it goes into a full ponytail, and it's healthy hair, and you could tell it was shaved to that point. It's the weirdest thing ever.
Okay.
But apparently this kid happened when he was on the fighting planet in Thor Ragnarok.
Who was he fucking?
I don't know.
Who?
I think it was a goddess or something. I can't remember.
A goddess taking Hulk dick?
Yeah.
Imagine Hulk's dick is just still a human size.
Sounds pretty big to me.
That's huge. It's bigger than mine.
Anyway, so the camera thing shows up in it, and then in that end credit scene, there's like a camera that's attached to the ceiling. That's how we see that footage of Chris Evans doing that. When it pans to his view looking up at Deadpool and Wolverine, that camera is strapped to the top of
The
the cage. His little 3 cameras that oscillated, it like moved and everything, is strapped to the top of it.
Huh.
So I want to know, and they mentioned it in the new Rockstars video I watched. They were like, this kind of looks like the Kevin robot and all that kind of stuff. And I was like, okay, but there's got to be something behind that then. There's like,
Yeah.
is that robot not actually the like they pruned him because they were like, fuck is this robot doing? Like, you know, like that kind of thing. It's just, it spiraled my whole brain off of that. But and what else was it?
What else was it?
Yeah.
Who else was it?
No, Cassandra Nova's fingers were elongated with the prosthetics to make it even worse when she's digging through their faces and shit.
Well, I didn't think she was actually doing that.
No, like
I'm kidding.
like how long they were.
They were long. Those are some long fingers.
They put extra shit to make her fingers look longer, so it just made it even more uneasy.
Yeah, that those parts were weird. It's like, huh.
And
What would that? How would you feel that?
yeah, I didn't quite get it very much. And it was even weirder when it was like it would come out of the skin, but sometimes it would stay under the skin.
Yeah.
Like,
It's if you just imagine shit crawling under your skin. It's like,
well, I don't have to because I have thousands of little tiny little bugs always crawling under my skin, telling me to rip my skin off.
your veins are like silly string. Pull them out.
That sounds pretty silly to me.
Pull them out.
Um,
Sorry for that jump scare.
then there was something else. Oh, the Deadpool corpse. They had so many from the Deadpool kills Deadpool in there. So
I'm just glad
even
Deadpool was
better.
there.
Yeah, even though it was only for like fucking 5 seconds.
Hey, at least he got a voice line. That's more than Buck.
Yeah, true.
Poor Buck.
Matthew McConaughey was Cowboy Pool.
I remember you telling me that, and I forgot.
Because it was only speculation, and then when I heard his voice, I was like, that's him.
That's
him.
That's him.
There was a Welcome to Wrexham one, which is Ryan Reynolds and forgetting his Rob McElhenney's soccer team and their like show and everything. And so there was there was a Wrexham Deadpool, and you could tell because they had their colors and like the emblem, and it was played by one of the players.
Huh.
There was a Greatest Showman Deadpool.
Yeah.
I gotta say the Shogun Deadpool
Badass.
with the hat and everything, and then his little arms. He did that. I was cackling.
I bet.
That was so fucking funny.
Just Peter. Fucking Peter.
It's fucking hogging out, dude.
Oh my God. Peter in that suit. Oof, something awoke.
When he first popped up, I didn't realize it was Peter. I thought it was just Big Dick Deadpool.
Yeah.
Like, I thought it was just Big Dick and Balls Deadpool. And I was like, this is the greatest fucking thing. And then he took the mask off, and I go, oh, that's Peter.
That's Peter.
And then I thought he was going to get killed immediately.
So I got terrified. I'm like, no, not Peter. And then they're like, it's Peter!
There was also Canada Pool. But you couldn't tell because his suit was like grayish. And then the flag was on his chest.
Poor Nice Pool.
Poor Nice Pool.
He'll regenerate. Regenerate.
The proposal. I can lightly tap on the fourth wall. That was so fucking funny. There's a donut cart. That's basically a hospital. There was a pharmacy behind them.
Yeah. I know. When Ryan Reynolds just came running into frame with the long ass hair, and I'm like, no fucking way.
See, I saw the set photos of that version.
I had no idea.
But I thought it was Samurai Deadpool, and that like
That would have been way cooler. But at the same time, Nice Pool was funny as hell.
And it makes sense that he doesn't have his regenerative abilities because he had his beautiful face. But also in the Deadpool kills Deadpool, there were so many people that couldn't regenerate.
True.
Like tons of Deadpools that were just, they all got slaughtered and couldn't regenerate. And then they found a couple that could, and they saved them.
Okay, give him burger. Burger?
Bunger.
So. So. There were a lot of Deadpools that I like. So there was one wearing a gas mask, which is also in your Deadpool Corpse one, but in the Deadpool Kills Deadpool one, I don't know if it was the same one, but there's also one wearing a gas mask. And the Deadpool in that comic goes, "What the hell are you? What Deadpool are you? Like, what are you? Where did you come from? What is this?" Like, he was also confused on what the fuck that was.
Yeah.
And the differences that I noticed is in your Deadpool Corpse one, it's the same one that showed up in the movie, but he's got the specific, like, the buttons are all on the one side. He's got the two, like, fencing-looking swords. Whereas the one I have, it was a little bit different, so I don't know if they were the same or anything, but I just really, the gas mask thing is, I kind of just put those together.
Yeah.
Kid Pool and Baby Pool were voiced by his kids.
Yep.
Blake Lively was Lady Pool.
Love that.
Who else?
I mean, we got Henry Cavill, Wolverine.
Oh my God, the Cavalrine, bro.
Yeah.
Apparently, he said yes immediately.
Oh, I bet.
With it, like, he was just like, "Yes, I'm there. I'm not doing it. Yes."
Yeah. That's awesome.
Also, comic accurate height. Wolverine
True.
was hilarious.
Yeah.
He was so tiny.
He was so little.
Ugh. And then the one where he had the stump on his arm. He had the crazy hair, leather, and like red outfit, and he had a silver stump on his arm.
I can't even remember that one.
In the comics, that he's still able to have the adamantium claws come out of that stump. I'm sad we didn't get to see it when he went to fight him.
Imagine it's just one claw.
Then we saw the one of him, the Uncanny X-Men one where he's just like crucified on the X.
Yeah, Jesus Christ.
He just flops into it. That's, I kid you not, like an actual comic book cover.
Yeah.
And I think they also did that to Magneto in one of the comic things as well. But then here's where I had an issue. I was hoping that Patch, the one with the white tux and the eye patch, I was hoping that was going to be Daniel Radcliffe as Wolverine. Then when we saw Old Man Logan, like kind of Old Man Logan,
Yeah.
when he was sitting in the rocking chair with the shotgun, I was hoping
Blasted his ass.
that was going to be Carl Urban, the guy from The Boys. That's Oi Homelander.
Yeah.
That guy. I was hoping that he
I
was
actually
going to
still
be.
haven't seen The Boys.
It's pretty. Me and Emily finally just got to the newest season.
I heard it's amazing.
It's phenomenal. It's
That's better than amazing.
disgusting.
In a good way.
I mean,
I know of like the one scene where A-Train runs through a person.
no, disgusting in the way where this guy shrinks down and hops inside of this other guy's penis.
Oh, I think you told me about that
And
one.
then he's like touching the inside of his penis, and then he sneezes because he did cocaine, and he sneezes and explodes and like grows as soon as he sneezes and blows the guy up.
Yeah.
Then there's a superhero orgy and stuff, and you just see all of it. Like, it's just like nasty where you see cock, balls, penis, and vagina. So
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
it's pretty crazy.
I froed up.
Like, the gore is rough, but like you can handle it, you know. Like,
Sex. Ew!
but when you're just seeing someone sneeze and explode someone from the inside out
Yeah.
from their cock, pretty crazy.
That sounds pretty wild. I'll give
Yeah.
you that.
When you see someone fingering the deep's gills, pretty crazy.
What the fuck?
Dude, it's disgusting.
What the I mean, it's sad that is like the most likely situation if superpowers were a thing. People would just do weird fucking shit with them.
Yep. You know for a fact that it would just be a kink for someone to be like, beat me with your superpowers.
Yeah.
Like, it would be so bad.
It would be awful.
But where did that start?
You were talking about wrapping your dick around my throat and choking me.
Right.
Yeah.
Right now?
Right now? Boom, ba-da-da-da, boom, da, wow.
Tom Holland's brother was a Deadpool. Dogpool was too good. She did great.
Peggy did amazing.
I can't think of anything else.
I was about to see just how long we could have a silent portion.
Yeah, I can't think of anything else about that. But it's my favorite Marvel movie, especially when the clothes explode off of Wolverine.
That was fucking hilarious.
That slow motion. And then
I was
Deadpool
like,
just looking over at him.
yeah, I was like, of fucking course. Like, I told Liz, I'm like, I don't know if I can take you to go see it. I don't know if I can bring myself to do it. Like, he is so hot.
Jackson's girlfriend Valerie sent me a video, and it was one of those. I put my sunglasses on so my girlfriend doesn't know what I'm looking at, and then you see in the reflection of the sunglasses, it's that exact scene of them blowing up, and it's so close to her face, and I was like, "Fuck, she knows me well."
Fuck, that's funny.
Yeah, loved the movie. It
was
the
great.
biggest fan service of a movie that also had a good story, in my opinion.
It did. It did.
It do.
Did.
Deadpool.
Deadpool.
We did the cards.
We did do card. Hey, Carson had a birthday.
My birthday will have
Your birthday was 3 days ago.
So when this comes out, it'll have been a week ago. So you guys have
About a week ago.
better have already told me happy birthday. So
Yeah, like I said on my story, if you didn't, you smell like tuna in Georgia.
yeah, Georgia tuna, baby.
Don't. No. Georgia tuna, bad. Stop barking.
Let me some of that Georgia tuna. It's not barking, is it? Who knows what that is?
Convulsing.
Richard Nixon.
Tim Allen.
Futurama. We're just saying things, words.
Banjo cheese.
And then I went to Killer Mike 2 days ago, day after my birthday.
You did do that.
I cried. He had a song about his mother. And when she passed away, he had made this song, and it is just so beautiful after hearing the whole story. And so I was sitting there, and I was like, fuck, it's fucking beautiful. And it was, and Hippocampus fucking killed it. They were amazing. They played, so Killer Mike is from Atlanta. He was starting to, I think he came up, he's kind of was going up after Outkast started because they're from Atlanta.
Yeah.
And this thing that at least Andre 3000 does, I know that Big Boy also does it, but Andre 3000 really features on Atlanta artists a ton. And so there's on countless Outkast albums that there's Killer Mike features, and then on Killer Mike's solo stuff there's a bunch of Outkast features from them separately. And there's one specifically that I really wanted to hear that I was like, he's probably not going to play it because it's Andre 3000 and he's not there. But it's called Scientists and Engineers, and it is
I think you've played that for me at some point.
fucking good. The beginning of it, fucking Andre goes, communication coming in. And like as soon as I heard when I heard the beat start, I started losing it. But as soon as I heard Andre 3000 say that, I started foaming out of the mouth.
Yeah.
And then Killer Mike comes in and he goes, robbers and shooters and like he starts going off immediately, and I was like, it was like having a seizure.
Christ. Ow.
And then he also played Kill Jill, which is Big Boy's song. So he played a song that was separately the members of Outkast. And so he did Andre 3000, and then he did a Big Boy song, the Kill Jill, with the hold up to the float out. You already know, though. It's Adamville for real. You see a hoe and take a vote out.
Big step up.
And so he played those two, and I was just mind blown. I didn't think he was going to play those because they're not his. Well, Scientists and Engineers is his song, but Kill Jill isn't his song at all. He just features on it, and he played it.
Fuck yeah.
And he played a couple. I wish he would. There's only one that I wish that he would have played extra. The rest of them were awesome, so good. But there was just one. It's called Kryptonite, and it is catchy as fuck, and it's got both members of Outkast on it. And I would have loved to have heard that one live, especially because I had been bumping it for the past couple of days.
Yeah.
So, and I didn't even know it was on the roster to possibly be played till I looked up the set list, and it said Kryptonite on there, and I was like,
Hey yo.
no fucking way.
Whey. Fucking whey.
Fucking whey protein. Whoa. Whoa. Since you say that, whoa. Whoa.
I haven't been to the gym in so fucking long.
Then afterwards, now I'm full time now, so I work on Fridays. And
What are your hours?
8 to 4.
Okay.
So
8 to 8:30.
it's 8 to 8. It's full 24-hour shift. I don't get to go home.
Sometimes I just don't go and I still get paid.
Yeah. And so I usually would have been able to go to the concert, then go to the after party and have a blast, and then go home
I saw
later.
your story and I'm like, ooh, yeah, that it really do be like that now.
And it was lingering in my head the whole time I was at the concert. I was like, I could go and like not have a drink, because the only reason why I really wanted to go to the after party was because I wanted to talk to the owner of Alleged, to not ask him for a favor, but be like, can you point me in the right direction to maybe talk to someone that I can do photography for these events, and just have him point me somewhere and then just kick me on the butt and I'd get out of there, kind of thing. You know, like I'm off.
Yeah.
So I got up there, and typically he's kind of up there quickly, and he's got his own little corner next to the DJ. But he wasn't up there, so I was like, okay, and I ran into Tittle.
Oh,
Yeah.
interesting.
As I was walking in, I hear Carson, and I go, what the fuck? And I turn around, and he
He
goes,
remembered your name?
yeah, we you remember that stint where he like unadded everybody, and like
Yeah.
that was weird? He has been going to like the bars with like Mandy and all these people. Weird kind of.
What the fuck?
And it's like they had mutual friends, and then he started going with them. So I ran into him at a bar one night, gave him a hug, and then he got me added back on stuff, and it gave me his number. And then ever since then, I've kind of been seeing him out at the bars.
Interesting.
And so last night he had yelled my name, and I turned around, and he was just right fucking there, and I was like, what the fuck? So I talked with him for like minutes before we went up there.
Yeah.
And then we separated because he went to the middle floor, but the after party was on the roof with the DJ and everything. And so I was like, I'm going to go to the bathroom and I'm going to go on the roof. And he's like, all right, I'll see you up there, or something like that. So
Never saw you up there.
well, he got up there and I saw him. I was sitting next to the actual like rooftop part, and I saw him come up the stairs, and I was watching him as he walked by, and I was like, I could, but I'm not. Okay, bye.
Yeah.
I just didn't get up and say anything.
I get that.
I just kind of watched him walk by, and then he went over and started like dancing with his group of people in front of the. Oh, I love it there.
I'm going to have to show you some of the photos after that my mother has sent me of their trip, because holy fuck, they've got some cool ass places.
And so he started dancing with all of them, and I was like, I could go over there and like dance and have fun with them and stuff, but I was just sitting there and I'm like, I did just go to a concert and was doing all of this anyway. Also, I ran into Kobe's brother, Jace.
Yeah.
And me and him were like, I kid you not, at one point we were like synchronized while we were dancing. Like we were both at the same time moving the same way, and like once Nick's left, he just wanted to stay to listen to Scientists and Engineers, and once it played, it was the fourth song. Once it played, he left.
What the fuck?
And so I was like,
okay.
but he was in front of us at the gate, like the very front right there. So I was like, bye, and then just took over. And then me and Jace were rocking the fucking fence with it and everything.
Good shit.
And he knew a bunch of them. I knew, and like me and him, when Kill Jill came on, like you can slightly hear it in the background, but we're both going like, oh, don't do the photo, you already know, no, and like we're yelling at each other.
Yeah.
It was so fun, and we had some great conversation before the show started too. It was awesome. I also ran into Tayden.
Damn.
Yeah, he was out there, and so all three of us were just kind of talking for a minute. But they weren't there for Killer Mike. They were there for Hippocampus, so once they were off, they left. Anyway, I was on the roof, and then out of the corner of my eye, I see this guy, and I don't mean to offend anyone with this next thing, but he is this gay guy that has come up to me after a concert before. Like the first interaction I've had with him, after a concert, he saw me walking to recycle something, and he stops and like looks me up and down, and he goes, "You were the ginger I was looking at all night." And I go, "Ginger? I don't know if I'm ginger. I was like, maybe in the beard. And he was like, okay, maybe strawberry blonde and all this stuff. And so he's like fully flirting with me, and I'm just being nice. And this, I think I already told this story on the pod before. I know I've already told you.
Yeah.
Essentially, he's like, do you want a piece of this or something like that? And I was like, oh, you're feeding my ego. And he's like, I can feed a lot more than your ego. Like that whole conversation. It's this guy. So, and then I later that night had saw him at the bar, and he goes, you think you're going to give this a chance yet? Like that kind of,
Yeah.
it happens again. I go to the after party. I'm there. I see him out of the corner of my eye, and he like comes up and sits like 4 or 5 seats away from me by himself. And so I'm sitting there, and I'm like, please don't come up and get all up in my shit again. Like,
Yeah.
I was like, I remember this conversation. I think he was too fucked up to remember it, so he's going to try and do it all over again. And like, so I was just kind of sitting there, and I was like, come on. And then I was like, okay, wait, how do I make myself seem like don't approach me? So I took out a toothpick and just started digging in my teeth. Like, I was just fucking getting in there, like fucking digging at that shit. And so I was like, maybe he'll see that and he'll be like, ew, fuck, gross.
Or he'll be like,
And so a couple minutes pass, and I'm like not even in my brain anymore. I'm already somewhere else.
You're so
I was
focused on
I'm
digging.
still just doing everything with my teeth and just kind of looking around, waiting for the owner to pop by at some point. And I think I like had turned and looked the opposite direction, and I turned back, and he was walking over to me. And then he sits down, and he's like, hey, how are you doing? I'm like, I'm doing good. How are you? And like, we just kind of had a casual conversation, and I could tell he was actually not fucked up this time. So we had a nice conversation just about
good.
just, like just the concerts and stuff like that. He's a rave guy, which you could tell just by his attire and his demeanor. All of it, you could just tell. And he was telling me about these raves and like the artists and stuff like that. And then he does ketamine, so he was telling me about that. And
What the fuck?
he was like, yeah, I did like. I'm kind of coming down off the K. And he like lives close by that he just walks to and fro. Like he's literally like 2 streets away.
Also, it has been years since I've heard someone say to and fro. that was a good one.
It's been on my mental docket recently.
Oh, to and fro.
Yeah, to and fro. So he just
want to know a random word I remembered from my childhood yesterday?
Huh. Hit me with it.
Begustin'.
I've never heard of that in my life.
It was just a thing my mother and I said.
Oh.
It's like, oh, that shit begustin'. Just because, when I was a child, I couldn't fucking say shit. Disgusting. Begustin'.
That's begustin'.
That's
bro.
begustin', dude.
I like that.
It's pretty good.
Damn, Shorty, that thing looked begustin'.
Ooh. that could be something.
Shit, girl, that thing looked begustin'.
Shit, you just begustin' all over here.
Beard
Bless
hair.
you.
Beard hair. Hey, that's my move.
I showed that clip to Lizzie. She's like, well, of course he fucking did.
So we're having a good conversation. He tells me that he does like ketamine and drank a lot of alcohol, then just walked over to the concert. And after the concert, now it's been a while, so he's not. And so then he offered to get me a shot, and I was like,
Of ketamine?
no. I was kind of like, you know what? He asked me if I wanted, like, if I was drinking tonight or something like that, or if I wanted to go get a drink, and I was like, no, I've got work tomorrow. And he's like, I do too. I've got to get up and everything. And then I was like,
Well, some of us. Never mind. Give me a drink.
and he was like, he had something about it, and he's like, who's stopping you? And I go, my wallet. And he goes, fair.
Fair.
And then a couple minutes later, he's like, do you want a shot? I'll buy you a shot. And I was like, sure, why not? And so I got in line with him, and we kept talking, and then I was like, what the fuck am I doing? I don't need a shot. Like, it's not going to do anything to me, for me, at all. Like, it was dumb. So I was like, actually, I might have to pass on the shot, but I'll still hang out with you in line while you go up there, and so I'm not just leaving you behind.
Yeah.
So we just kept talking, and as we got up there and everything, and I think I drank a bunch of water while he was getting his shot and everything.
Carson went the opposite route.
Yeah.
Hydration.
And then I noticed, so he's kind of like, I'll walk down with you when you're heading out because I want to smoke a cigarette, and they always yell at me for smoking up here. Like, the roof is supposed to be for smoking, but they
Yeah.
don't let you smoke cigarettes.
I was supposed to say, I thought that's like the whole point
Right.
of being outside.
But it's like they only vaping is allowed up there, no smoking.
Okay, yeah, sure, it might smell like cotton candy, but how is it any fucking better? Like,
And I'm sure it has something to do with the drunken cigarette dropping onto wood flooring.
that I can understand.
And
Yeah, people not putting the cigarette butts where they're supposed to go is probably what could do it.
the
but
propane heaters on the top.
yeah, people just
Yeah. But he said that, and I was like, okay, cool. I'll probably head down there in just a minute. And as I think he started talking with someone, and I noticed that there's this DJ that's also a photographer and videographer that I've seen at every single Twilight show this year, and I don't even remember following him, but I followed him at one point in my life.
nice.
And then he started like popping out at me because my Instagram feed just kind of threw some of his stuff, and I was like, oh shit, I was at that concert. So now every time it pops up, I like it, so it shows me more of it. So I started to get more familiar with his work and who he is as I kept seeing him.
Yeah.
And this time, without being drunk, I walked up to him and I was like, hey man, I just wanted to say, like, I follow you on Instagram. And he was like, oh shit, awesome. And I was like, you do exactly what I want to be doing with my life. The music, the photography, that's exactly where I want to be. So I just got to say you're an inspiration. And I'm hoping to get there one day. And then we started talking about cameras. And I was like, I'm hoping to upgrade to the Sony A7 III and like all this kind of stuff. And he was like, that's a good camera. I just upgraded to this one. It was a good back and forth. And then I asked him about like my idea for getting more photography stuff, and he was like, no, that's exactly what you should be doing. You definitely be doing that. And I told him, I was like, I got these wedding ones popping off, so I was like, I think it's time to just start really diving into it now that I'm getting more work. And I think if I have a new camera, I'll be way more confident behind it, because this one has like dirt spots in the part where I had to pay hundreds to fix it.
Yeah.
So I think when my camera doesn't have issues like that, where I'm like, your photos might not be good because there might be a dark spot over your face where the dirt was or something. If I have a new camera that works well and is an upgrade, I think I would probably be like a little more confident in being like, hey, do you want to do our wedding? I'll be like, yes, I'll do that.
Is there food?
Open bar?
If not, not going.
Open bar. If not, you gonna give me a bottle for myself?
Just a gallon Maverick jug
Of vodka.
Yeah. Straight.
Yep.
Just a touch of orange juice.
Yeah, just a little drop, like
Yep.
a little, like a basted drop right there.
Yep. Based drop.
A basted drop. A based drop.
That's what I did. Oh, good stretch.
And so we started talking about, and he was like, "This is exactly what you need to be doing." And we had a great conversation about that. Then he was like, "Wait, what's your Instagram?" So he went and followed me back on Instagram.
Nice.
And then when he followed me back, I realized that my ex's best friend followed me on Instagram, and I was like, "Leave, go home,
Go away.
leave me alone, please."
No.
I'm happy. Leave me alone. And the whole night, like, and after that we talked for a little bit, and then he dapped me up, and we said, I was like, thank you so much for letting me, talk your ear off for a minute. I really appreciate it. And we like said a couple other things, and someone came by, said something to him, left, and I was like, all right, okay, now I gotta go. And so then we dapped each other up again, and I was like, thanks for doing everything you do. And then I went downstairs, and I saw that guy that was up there. I can't remember his name,
That's okay.
but I don't think he actually ever told me his name.
Even better.
So he was out there smoking a cigarette, and so as I was coming out of the bar, that's when the owner was there. And so I was saying hi to them, and then I look over, and that guy's sitting down having a cigarette right there. So I'm talking with the owner and his lady, and she's holding like a bloody tissue, and I was like, what happened? And she goes, I fell on my way over here, and she was holding it to her chin, and I was like, oh. And so they're getting an Uber for her to go to the hospital and all this stuff.
Oh.
She seemed like she was perfectly fine.
Yeah.
But then he goes, no, show him your chin. And she goes like this, and there's just a chunk of missing skin right there.
Oh, she like gashed herself.
Yeah. So I was like, Jesus. And then like he also was like, doesn't it look like, and I cut him off and was like, you're definitely gonna need stitches. And he goes, exactly, as if like she didn't think she needed to go, but she can't see it. So it's like, and even a photo's not gonna do very much justice.
See, I'm
to
that
yourself.
person though.
Yeah, I know.
I am that person. I will not go to the hospital.
And so
Camera. It's like the time I bled for 4 hours straight and still didn't go to the hospital.
No, you were bleeding the demons out, actually.
I almost passed out from blood loss. I was lightheaded the rest of the night.
You almost passed out because the demons left your body.
I needed those, didn't I?
Just it's like bacteria. You've got good bacteria.
Bad bacteria.
Yeah, it's like you good demons, bad demons. Maybe a couple of good ones escaped, but
I
you
think
got
I
the
still
rest
got the
out.
Cthulhu.
Your organs are like. I was gonna go off your silly string thing, you know. Your organs are like balloon animals. Why don't you just take them out real quick?
It's those like animals you blow up and you're just bang, 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 bang. Yeah.
Anyway, I was just like, yeah, you're gonna need stitches, and the owner starts talking to someone that kind of like jumped in the conversation, like I did. And the Uber gets there, so she's like hopping in, and he turns around and he goes, "Oh my God, I can't." Okay, at least she's in there. Like he was trying to keep track of her, but then I noticed in the middle of this conversation that photographer comes down the stairs and comes outside. So now all three people that I've talked with at night is all outside at the same time. The photographer takes picture of the guy that's smoking a cigarette and is like doing like a photo thing of him, which he ended up posting on his story. It was so fucking cool.
Nice.
And then I'm talking with the owner, and then the photography guy says something to the owner, and so like we're all interacting with each other, and I'm like, this is the weirdest fucking thing.
This multiverse crossover is going crazy.
And I told him, I was like, it was so much fun. I love seeing Killer Mike, and like I just told him the show was great. He agreed. We kind of talked about a few key points in it. And then as he was heading up there, I was like, all right, I'm heading out. I'll see you at St. Vincent next week. And he was like, I'll see you. And he's like, are you going to that on Saturday? And I was like, what is it? And he goes, it's on Saturday. I couldn't tell what the fuck he was saying. And I go, oh, I might be. And he goes, all right, I'll look for you. And I was like, okay. I have no idea where that is or what it is.
Just get in your car, start driving. It'll take you there.
Yeah. I just go, take me to Denver.
Take me to
Jarvis, take me to California.
It's like going to Waffle House.
I show up there and there's like a rave, and he's like, "Ah,
You're here!" In the middle of just like a random Taco Bell in Ogden or something.
And then I just drove my ass home and went to bed and went to work the next day.
Fuck that.
So
I mean, same, but
I got home before 11 o'clock, or like at 11 o'clock.
Not bad.
Yeah. So to knock all that out, do all of that good shit, then get home by like 11, and then. Okay, but I did accidentally stay up till like 1 though. I think it's because I had an energy drink so late in the day.
Yeah, that would do it.
That like I had it at like 5.
Did you try hitting your head on the wall?
No,
I do that when I can't sleep.
that's a good idea. Actually, no. Lizzie just punches you in the head.
She does. she really does.
Ugh, I can't sleep.
It's like, oh, you can't. You're fucking about to.
It's the same as like, I'm bored. Oh, you're bored?
You're
I can give you
bored?
something to do.
Yeah.
Oh, you can't sleep? I'll put you to sleep.
I'll put you to fucking sleep.
She goes like this, and then next it clips to her just rocking you. I'll put your ass to sleep. Yeah. And then I was telling Kate, I went to go buy the camera that I wanted, and it wasn't on the market anymore. Then I messaged the person that also had a similar camera, just not as good as a lens on it, for way cheaper. They didn't answer me.
Rude.
So I might have to spend more than I'm wanting to on a new camera. But like I said earlier, if my paycheck looks good now that I'm going full time
and
a raise,
it's gonna feel so good for you.
Plus, I also just did photography, so that's also another bump on there. So I'm hoping that like it's enough for me to justify like, all right, first full paycheck is now going directly into a camera. Like,
I know that was the shitty part about me, like getting raises, getting a lot more money, and now it just all goes to bills. It is all for bills and, card packs, but...
Yeah. Yeah.
Because, like, my
Legos.
rent isn't horrible, but it is just me paying it,
Right.
which sucks. So it's like a one-bedroom, but it's like $1,350.
Yeah.
Not great, but that is all utilities except power.
And it is a new building, too.
Yeah, so, like, all in all, for rent and utilities, I'll probably pay around, like, $15 a month.
Yeah.
But then there's car.
Phone. Yep.
It's like all my money gone.
Yeah.
And then, obviously, just the basic shit like groceries, gas.
That's why
Being an adult fucking blows.
That's why I like as much as I'm like I'm just gonna blow this paycheck on my new camera.
It
and
hurts.
stuff like that. I think I'm gonna try and like try not. It's not gonna work, but I'm gonna try my damnedest to like not be like, oh, I'm getting more
Damnedest.
money. I can pay for more stuff.
See, I
Like,
did that.
I'm gonna try and really make sure that I'm putting more into my savings.
Yeah, I did that and ended up with a new car. Well, I bought a car. Didn't work out.
I did that, and I just got a new car.
Sold it. Got a new car because the Jeep was a. I lost like $4 to $5 grand on that thing. Closer to 5.
Gross.
And no, actually, it's closer to 6 because the SR22 bullshit with the insurance. I'm still paying that.
Jesus.
So fucking ridiculous. 2 days after owning a car, and I have to pay 3 years of SR22. 3 years. That's more. There's more years than days I own the car. What the fuck? I just thought about. I'm pissed again. I haven't owned this thing for over a year. I'm pissed about it again.
Tonight,
Shut up.
Tonight I'm going to Buffalo Wild Wings. My wife. We went to Boondocks last night. Had a lot of fun.
That was a lot of fun.
Mini golfing.
Did you guys do anything after arcade?
Nope. We did the arcade, and then we just got redeemed our tickets and everything, and then
Nice.
took off. Yeah.
I know it was like past 9:30. I'm like, it's like we could stay, but we're just gonna be following them around. And
The claw machine, 2 of them, didn't close the claw. And then it didn't close. So there was 3 times this happened. Brighton did it on the big ball machine. It went down, didn't close, came back up, and then didn't drop anything, obviously.
Yeah,
I did it on one of the small candy ones that usually you kind of get something.
always.
And it drops down, then goes up and closes. It closed at the top. So it went down open, came up open, closed, went over, opened again, and then it
I love when they just don't update the machines.
it fucking pissed me off. I was like, I wanted to go up to the front desk and be like, it didn't close. I deserve a candy.
Get me my goddamn Snickers.
I think I was trying to get like a fucking Sour Patch thing or like a Swedish Fish thing, and I was like,
You
give it to
owe me.
You owe me. I gave you guys like $100-something tonight. Plus the food, give me the fucking candy.
Give me the shit. Oh my god, the fucking food.
Oh, that was a disaster.
We might.
Save it for next time.
Yeah, we're a little over.
Yeah. We're gonna
We're
save.
on our 6th. We usually do like 4.
I might cut some stuff out
There's a couple silent parts in there you can nuke.
and maybe some stupid stuff that I don't want to talk about. I'll just cut it out. Part of my story.
I was about to say, oh fuck, we're getting rid of like the first 15 minutes.
Deadpool stuff. I'll cut some of it out.
Cool.
But yeah, we went to Boondocks tonight. I'm going to Buffalo Wild Wings, and I'm only saying that because A, for the birthday, B, it's the first time Emily's gonna meet the rest of the family.
Oh, nice.
So
After this, I'm literally gonna go to the store, buy alcohol and shampoo, go home, shower, and drink.
that's a good plan.
I bought a new game, so I'm just gonna drink and play my game because Lizzie's gonna be gone all day.
I probably need to go get groceries too, and I don't want to.
Fuck that. But hey, subscribe.
If you want us to stop doing this, subscribe.
Obviously, that's what you gotta do. Don't forget to sub to CK Beats either. Don't forget that. I'll kill ya. Ooh, careful. It's a wizard frog with lung cancer.
I'm a little teapot, short and stout. Here is my handle, here is my spout.
And you tip me over, pour me out. We're not singing this right.
No.
No, this is not it.